Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to show you a step-by-step on how to make an appointment booking form in WordPress. For this tutorial, we're going to be using Nextr blocks to make it real simple and easy to generate a form. So let's start off by checking that we have Nextr blocks installed. If this tab isn't here, make sure to install it as a plugin. You can click on Add Plugin and then look it up. But since we already have it installed, we just want to make sure that it's activated. And you can see we have the Pro one installed as well, so that's activated. And if it isn't activated, this won't appear. And let's head over to our Blocks tab over here and click on Enable All, because sometimes these blocks are disabled for one reason or another. So once that's done, we can go ahead and add the form itself. So in this case, we want to add the booking form to our home page. So in this template, it's a veterinary practice. So let's go ahead and click on Edit Page. And it's going to take us to the home page in the block editor. And let's say we want to add it somewhere here, like at the start. Right? So right up front, we can search for form in our block editor and drag and drop that right here, and then we can go ahead and remove these, right? Delete and delete, and now we can click on Simple Contact Form. And if you wanted to, right, you can just go ahead and use this, real simple. And if you clicked on this, right, we have our form and our name field. Let's go ahead and enter our default one over here. So if we have here a container, we're going to click on our name field. We will have a bunch of other options to choose from. So what is there in an appointment booking form? You're going to have your name, you're going to have your contact details, you're going to have to choose a time and a date. So let's say we wanted to add a phone number, we can just drag and drop that over here. If we wanted to pick a date, pick a time, right? We can add that as well. And each one of these, let's start from what's the best way to show this? Document overview. You can see we have all of our containers, our heading. We have our form here. And click on our form, which is the parent block. You can see that we have general options for our style and our layout. And we can change what the general font is for all of these will be. So again, we'll just use Times New Roman, and you can see it's changed. And if we click on the name field, right, for each one of these, it's going to ask us what the placeholder name will be, if it's going to be a required field. For the phone number, for instance, it's going to give us a number pattern, ask us to pick a date, pick a time, and we can make sure that it's a required field. But if you wanted to go beyond just this, there are templates, such as live demos, which we can find on the Nextr form builder page. And we're going to put the link to this in the description so it's easier for you to find it. You just have to scroll down, click on live demos, and you can see right here we have appointment booking form. Let's go ahead and click on this. You can see earlier that we had a bunch of other options as well, but since we want a appointment booking form, just click on copy. Okay. Once it's copied, it's going to give us a confirmation. And let's go ahead and close these. And we can now go ahead and click on paste. And you'll see in a short while, once this is loaded, it's going to paste this whole template that we got from the Nextr website onto our live site. And you can see if we check over here, this container is going to be here. And we'll have another container here. Oops. Here with the form. So let's go ahead and drag and drop that over here. Right, and you'll see we have this appointment booking form and the one we dragged and dropped in a bit earlier. So with this, let's go ahead and simply delete the form that we added in. And we can see that we have inner containers, and we can unlock this. And if we didn't want this, we can go ahead and just delete it. And then this other container over here, right, we can delete this as well, and we'll be left with our bare bones over here. So let's go ahead and close this, and we can change the text since we now have a paragraph, subtext, we have our options over here, our fields, and we have our submit button, and again we have our form, right? So let's go ahead and just like change this up a little bit, and point and to take care of your furry friend. And pick a date and time. And let's email, and we can select services, so we can remove these, right? And we can select this as consultations, and we can make our drop down required, so they'll have to select which one of these is, well, they're going to come in for the email, your email address, right? And then we can change our placeholder text here, and then we can select the date and time, right? And there's going to be contact placeholder, so this is going to be our business hours, so it's going to say 9 to 6. Let's change this to 9 to 5. And then let's change this to 7, since we open at 7. And it's going to be a required field. And since, as you can see here, we don't have a date field, so we're going to have to add that in ourselves. And now we have our date set up, and if we wanted to add some other things, we can go ahead, like a message, like special instructions. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Special instructions. Right, and we can also put another name field over here. Right, just below this. Oh, no, right below this. Your email address, your name. And then we can add another name field over here. Right. Now, obviously, we want these to be required. This one we don't have to go there. And then for this one, since we want to select something else, let's say we're in the Czech Republic, we can have that as a default. And that should be great. And then these other options, we can just remove that. And we should be good to go. Now, let's go ahead and configure the layout. Let's close this to give ourselves some more room to work with. We can choose how these look. I think this one looks great. And then action after submit. We don't want a database entry. You can have different options here, redirect, Slack, Discord. Some of these you may be familiar with, but let's go ahead and do the simple email. It's going to give us this email dropdown. And let's go ahead and add our email address, and that should be great. And we can add a validation error or a message failed to send, just in case our email address didn't work. And the success message, thanks for booking. Hello. We'll see you soon. Okay. And we can change the style, so the typography, as with earlier, let's go ahead and change it to times, just so you can see that we did indeed change it. And we can change the text size as well, and label bottom margin, there's nothing wrong with that. And for the button, let's go ahead and change the button color to black and the background color to something a bit more visible, this green color, and that should be great. So let's go ahead and click on Save. Alright, so here we are on our front page. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see we have the appointment booking form, which was from a demo that we copy-pasted on our site, our live site. And if this were your website, you probably want to move this below the pictures or just rearrange it how you want. So let's go ahead and fill this out and see how the response looks like. So here we go. All right, we're going to select a service. We're going to choose a time from the time over here, 10:30. Sure, let's select Austria, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, and then we're going to pick a date. Choose the 30th, and Carl, and we're going to bring Buki over to our hands. And then our special instructions would be wash and trim. Right, let's click on Book Appointment, and we will get our success message here, and it's going to automatically clear it for us. We're here on our email inbox. Sometimes it gets redirected to spam, so you just have to whitelist it. And here you go. This is an example for our form submission. We have our email, service type, time, phone number, date of the appointment, our name and our pet's name, special instructions, and no other metadata because we didn't select any of that. So again, if you wanted to automate it, we could go over to our form, and under Layout, Action After Submit, you can choose whichever one you wanted. So there's how you make a simple and easy appointment booking form in WordPress using Nextr. Hey, if you want to know where to get the blocks that we used in this video to make forms real simple, real easy, check out the link in the description. It'll take you to the website of Nextr where you can get the Nextr blocks yourself. Now, if you check out the pricing, they have 3 different levels: starter, professional, and studio. We recommend getting the studio one because it's a one-time payment. It's lifetime. You get all the blocks, so you don't have to worry about not having the right blocks to get what you need done. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out one of our other videos, or go ahead and check out our channel and subscribe to see more content like this.